actually going to do a tournament live with you guys for to crown the tag team, the Hall of Fame, our Hall of Fame tag team champions right now. So our first match, I don't think I've ever seen someone do a tournament live on here. So we're going to break it down match by match, and, well, actually it's right here, so you guys all know we're doing it live, so get ready, sit back, relax, and enjoy the show, as I will just kind of update here and there. As right now, this is the opening of the tag team tournament, as it's Cheech and Chong versus David Spade and Chris Farley, who we call on this show High Voltage, due to the fact that they may or may not have been born under power lines. And this should be pretty cool, as both duos are pretty funny legends, if you would. And High Voltage, of course, have done some amazing things on our roster, including being tag team champions here and there. Cheech and Chong are yet to hold the title, but they might someday. Maybe tonight will be Cheech and Chong's night, as they are attempting to grab the Hall of Fame tag team titles. And we're just getting ready, and we're gonna, took out all the fluff, so there'll be no entrances or any of that, because it just takes up valuable time and energy as we're waiting. Probably waiting for the guys to get together. Maybe Cheech and Chong are preparing like only they can. For those of you guys who are Cheech and Chong fans, you know what I'm talking about. By the way, it is way past 4:20. Actually, then again, as that old, Willie Nelson song goes, as he did a parody of the old Alan Jackson goes, it's always 5 o'clock somewhere. Actually, I think it's Jimmy Buffett who sings that, but anyway.
The following contest.
Sorry, folks, I thought I had taken off the, I thought I had taken off the, entrances. Apparently I did not, so I apologize. So never mind, it's cool. We just gotta let them get to the ring. And now we're getting High Voltage coming to the ring. I know it's a rarity you guys get to see High Voltage's entrance, because usually we don't, waste your time with that. But today you get to see it, I guess. And they're getting ready, and they're getting pumped, and the fans are excited as Spade and Farley getting ready to crawl down the aisle to try to... And there they are, of course.
And at a combined weight of 510 pounds, the legend, the maniac, Chris F. and dangerous David S. High Voltage.
The comedy duo of Farley and Spade here live to try to, go forward and see if they can win the Legends Championship. How about that? I'm sorry, the Hall of Fame Championship at that. In our eyes, anybody can put someone in the Hall of Fame, but here on our show, you got to earn it. Well, people go in the Hall of Fame earn it anyway, but on our show, we want our guys to earn and show us why they should be in the Hall of Fame tag champions. Hence, here we are. As we are excited and ready, and I've had enough of these guys hanging out and chilling, so let's get on it. Here we go, and again, I apologize, folks. Usually there's no entrances, and I'm going to make sure there's no entrances going forward for the rest of this tournament. And Cheech and Chong, it looks like Jimmy Chong is going to start it off against Chris Farley, the king of, the one-time king of physical humor. There is a lot of people out there on Dream Masters who have been asking for multiple people. And Chris Farley is one person we've been asked for years to bring him to our roster. Well, we listened to you guys, and here is Chris Farley himself. And of course, where would Chris Farley be without having his good buddy David Spade nearby? Together, they are High Voltage. As I said, they are a pretty accomplished tag team. Cheech and Chong, of course, legendary Latino tag heroes, I guess you'd say. As Cheech gives the right hands to Chris Farley, and a nice head scissors takedown by Cheech. Good for him, at least, I don't really know what rules that Cheech and Chong know about this type of environment, but it's smart to know not to let him in his own tag and let Farley get to his corner. As Cheech now trying to get Chris Farley to tap, which I don't know if that's going to happen, which it didn't clearly. And Farley gets out of that. And Cheech is probably going to wish he probably didn't get out of there. And Farley now with a snap nair takedown. Cheech right back up. Uh-oh. And Farley with a delayed back body drop. I can't say I've ever seen someone do a delayed back body drop, but when you're talking about Chris Farley, David Spade, the high voltage, you really never know. And of course, when you're talking about Dream Masters, you really definitely never know. Because only on this show would you ever hear these words. Right now, Farley and Spade are taking on Cheech and Chong for the Hall of Fame tag team titles. This is the only show you'll ever hear those words uttered. So, enjoy as Spade tried taking some shots at Cheech and putting those boots to the knee of Cheech, and Cheech sent to the corner. And Spade with a nice splash in the corner. I don't really know how this tournament thing's going to work for you guys, but it should be fun. I hope. And of course, folks, something we've never done is do these tournaments live for you guys. And now, if this is successful, right after this, we're going to do another one. But we're going to crown a Hall of Fame champion, a singles. So, as Spade goes for a pin on Cheech, and Cheech kicks out at 2. Spade decides to pose to the crowd. One thing's for sure, Spade and Farley definitely like to play to the crowd, which they should. As David Spade sends Cheech to the corner. Here comes Farley. Uh-oh. And there it is, the heart attack, courtesy of High Voltage. Farley goes for the pin. Cheech right in this Chong to break that up. I don't think Chris Farley liked that too much. But rather than him go after and take up valuable time, he decides to focus back on Cheech, which is smart. As now the tag again made. What's this going to be now? Uh-oh. Oh, look at this. How about that? Spade and Farley pulling out all steps and putting on a clinic right now. It goes to show you how important these Hall of Fame tag titles are to Farley and Spade. And now Spade with a kick to the back of the neck of Cheech. He's having some problems as he is right now. Excuse me, folks, as I indulge in some V8. As I call you a match. No, I'm not one of those people that eats while I'm doing a show, but guess what? It's going to be a long time, so we're going to sit back, relax, and reality sets in as Cheech and Chong are opening up this tag team tournament, taking on High Voltage. And of course, when we get back from here, you'll see the other people involved in this tournament of tournaments. A lot of careful consideration went in for the people involved. The best of our best are involved here, with the exception of the current champions. So that's kind of where we kind of drew the line. If a team currently holds a tag title, we excluded them from here. So unfortunately, you will not see the Big Bang Posse, nor will you see the Dark Red Web, nor will you see Fire and Ice as of right now, as we're crowning new Hall of Fame tag champions. As Cheech has turned this on David Spade. Spade rolls out of the way. Oh, nice drop kick by Cheech. Some skills right there. I bet you guys thought that he was lazy, huh? You'd be wrong. Just because these guys smoke more marijuana than the entire country of Jamaica doesn't mean that they can't perform in a ring. As Farley is now tagged in and drags Cheech to the middle of the ring. Oh boy, looks like Farley's got something else in mind. Oh, a nice discus punch And he has busted open Cheech, and this has turned into an ugly match right away. As Farley sends Cheech to the corner, there's the tag to Spade. What are we going to see here now? And Spade now holds holds Farley and Farley off, and there's another heart attack courtesy of High Voltage and another pin. Again, Chong is there to break up the cover. I don't know where Spade's going to, but I've learned never to ask questions, just kind of let them do their own thing. As a disclaimer, folks, just to remind you guys, we are completely, it's completely randomized as far as who's what. We put the teams, we did set the, you know, who takes on who. That's about all we had to do. As you will see, as you already saw, it's completely randomized, and it's completely up to, you know, the system who wins, which is why we're awesome, because we have no control over the outcome of any of this. So if you're expecting us to jump in and save someone you guys like to see, sorry, them's the breaks. They got to do it on their own, because, you know, in life, you got to earn your stripes, and you got to earn what you got. You don't have it handed to you. So here at Dream Masters, we do that. And we live by it. As Cheech misses a right hand, and Spade uses a kick to the gut, and it misses again, and Spade with another kick to the gut. Uh-oh, Cheech with a nice drop kick to Spade. And nice snap there. Cheech is really showing us that he has come to play. And Spade is having his own problem. Right hand there by Cheech. Uh-oh. Oh my, what a nice move there. There was the 420, that was the 420 drop right there. And Cheech trying to get up. I don't know if he's going to try to make a tag or if he's going to make a pin. I don't know what he's planning on doing, but it took him a little while as he's going for a pin. And how about that, folks? We got our first qualifiers. Hey, High Voltage gave it their all, man. Can't take anything away from them. Cheech and Chong have come to play as Cheech went through real hell here. He got the heart attack twice from Farley and Spade, the High Voltage. And look at some of this action from here. And there's Cheech, though. He never gave up on himself. He kept on coming. And almost like he got even better in time. And, you know, I would have thought the second heart attack would have been it. But apparently not. Look at this.
Here are your winners, Tommy Chong and Charlie Martinez.
All right, folks. Cheech and Chong have qualified and will be going forward. Good for them. All right. I don't really remember what the next one is, folks, so we're going to get in it. We're probably going to start off at the top and go down from there. All right, stick around. You know, folks, we're going to write with you, actually, considering where we're going to go.